Hello everybody, let's talk about the Super Gold offer theory. This particular theory is not something I actually recommend. It's something that happened last year with the Spring Clean 2024 that I thought I'd look into the situation of this year and kind of go like, is this of interest, but also look at, does it kind of correlate in any kind of way, and is it better or worse? Spoiler alert, it's better. And anyway, so back in 2024, and kind of like just to put in a bit of context to this, just so anyone's interested, there was something called the ISO 8 bucket as part of a special theory that was done by Uvoba of the community, but it's like it was a discussion. Like the players in the community talked about like, would they actually do this? And at the point last year, there was more of a gold problem than there is, say, now. I don't really know for everybody. For me, I don't have a gold problem in MCOC at the moment. I always seem to have a healthy amount of gold. And funny enough, at this moment in time, I'm sitting on 34 million gold. And I don't have any issue with gold. But I wanted to kind of like have a look at this because and Command are giving out more gold nowadays. In theory, maybe it's just, again, first world Marvel Contest of Champions Valiant. Not problems, solutions, and everyone else may be experiencing it. But there is actually an interesting change. So last year, again, to kind of bring context to the theory, you could buy the ISO 8 bucket for 2,500 poolies. Poolies were the pool shields of last year, for those that don't know. Then, as part of what you had at the time, I think it was, I can't actually remember 100% how many poolies that you could actually buy, or like, maybe I actually have it on a tab. Probably something like, let's say 14 million or something. I don't know. I'm looking back to kind of like find any kind of like context, but 14.5 million maybe. I don't know how many. Like I've calculated this year round, but it's like last year. I don't know how much you were able to buy. Maybe it was 14 mil like poolies you could get. This year is very different. I think it's like 20 mil on offer. So let's have a look at like applying last year's, which by the way you could get 130.5 mil. But this also incorporated selling the tier 6 ISO, which was at 8,700 per time that you could sell. Okay, so this time around we have got something which is here bottom right, which is discount sheds pile of ISO 8. In the pile of ISO 8 is a 5,000 pool shield purchase, which is unlimited, so you can buy as many as you like. Not that who would want to do this? Well, they purchase it. And I've done the sums. It's like 5,222 times. Like, who would want to purchase this? Because you'd have to cycle through the ISO selector 5,222 times. Even me thinking about it and the idea of it, I just don't like. I mean, at the stretch, you can only do 99 per time. I'm not going to do it because I have other plans for my pool shields, not this. But it was interesting to look at it. Right, so from a spending perspective, I've totaled that, including the free pool shields that you get, that you should, and also the ones from the web tracker, 26 mil, 110,000 is how many pool shields you could basically buy with this. I'm going to remove this because I'm just doing it for, I'm not going to, this spreadsheet's done now. By the time, hopefully this video goes out, it's done, and I'm not doing anymore because I've taken too much. I've lost a lot of time kind of like doing this, but it's helpful to the player base, so that's kind of the only reason I'm doing it, is to help you guys out. And I add options, right? It's up to you if you go by any of it. Right, so with this, again, it's up to you. I would go, no, don't even bother, don't even go there, girlfriends. So, if we're talking 5,222 purchases based on that sum, which is 26,110,000, you were getting 261,100 gold? That can't be right. It is. So the reason I'm questioning it is because I didn't think it was a multiple of 26 million. I thought it was like, but I'm like, okay, fine. I guess it is. It is what it is. 261 million. I'm second guessing myself, and that's just like, this is why I even don't want to kind of entertain the idea. Anyway, if you take your ISO, which will be, you know, it's 1 for 1, so it's 5,222 tier 6 ISO, and you divide that, like you sell it at 8750 per pop, which it is, by the way, if you go into your inventory right now and then go to, say, the ISO in question, which will just kind of prove right here. So in game right now, go to then sell it, and it's 8750 per pop. It comes to 45,692,500. You add that together and you get yourself 306,592,500 gold. Would you want to get 306 million gold? I think there's people out there with a billy of gold. Like, fair play to you if you got a billy of gold. Some people even want to keep that. This is why we might need like a gold trade-in type event stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when you think about this as being a potential option that you could do. Do I recommend it? And number one, do I recommend it? No. No, I don't. That was so stupid. Would it be something I would see somebody doing in the community? I don't think so. I think there's just too many things that you'd want to clear from the store first as a result. And 20 mil for the things that you get in the store at the moment, especially from a Valiant perspective, you'd be like, man, I need to kind of go this way. Of course, different progressions, these stats and information and data may vary, but you'd be more inclined if you're a Valiant player or a spender in the game, just go put my money where it's going to actually make a difference. And doing something like buying this stuff right here actually makes a difference to a roster. Doing stuff like this is kind of a bit of a joke investment. I wonder if anybody would consider that, but I just don't think anybody would. And if you're wondering why are we talking about this, well, this was a topic last year. Yeah, it doesn't mean to say it's a topic going to be this year, but I thought it would just be cool to look at this as a fun observation and kind of go, if there is a gold problem currently in game, for me it's not, for others it may be, people may even consider using this, because they maybe would. A lot of people do have issues with ISO and gold volumes and maybe want to rank up more quickly. And I'm not putting it past people, because there could be some people out there. If you would consider this, obviously let us know. That'd be interesting. But apart from that, that's been it for the video. This might be the last video covering anything spring cleaning orientated. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll probably have a final mop-up video coming soon when it comes to what everyone's thoughts are around this and how they feel about spring cleaning. I actually think it was really good. Kabam did a fantastic job of giving stuff out. And spending deals are spending deals. You either bought or you didn't. And yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers and goodbye.